what do I ask for my dowry? What do I even put inside of a marriage contract? When it comes to dowry, there are two extremes. And the one extreme is, you know, asking for a very, very, very expensive dowry, you know, like that $20,000 dowry. And it's like, okay, who has $20,000 on deck like that? Not many people. And then you have, you know, the other extremes where it comes from the brother side. Sister, I can offer you like $30. $30. You got for me like $30. If Amir came up to me and was talking about dowry and he was like, man, I could give you $30. Oh heck to the no, you ain't gonna give me no $30. I can make $30 in a day. I can make $30 in a couple hours. What is $30? How is $30 showing me that you're in a position to take care of me? You know, and that is one of the points of the dowry, is for this man to show you and your father and your family that he is ready to take on the responsibility of a family. So if someone comes to you talking about, I got $30, how is that showing that he is in a position to take care of you and a possible family? Honestly. And I'm not saying, you know, go extreme to the $20,000, but I'm saying that when it comes to a dowry, you kind of got to find a middle ground where it's like, okay, you know what, this is like the average of what the sisters in my area are asking for. Unless the sisters in your area is asking for like $30, and honestly, sisters, come on. And it's not about being, you know, materialistic. What does $30 symbolize? It doesn't symbolize anything. And I'm not saying that, you know, money is everything, because money is not the only thing that you could present as a dowry. It could be other things. But if you're going to come to a woman talking about you got $30, bro, what is that going to do? What is that going to do? Buy 30 things from the dollar store plus tax, so it wouldn't be 30 things, probably about like 25 things maybe. So my point is, it's not about being materialistic, it's about finding a middle ground and, you know, in moderation. You know, the best dowry is a dowry that's simple, but remember, the dowry is still your right. And yes, you do have the right to deny a dowry by saying, you know, I don't want it. But, you know, from speaking with women, you know, when I got married, speaking to other women who actually denied the dowry, that's something that they said that they regretted. They regretted not receiving the dowry. They regretted giving up that right. So it's like, this is your right for a reason. Don't feel guilty because, you know, because you get a wedding gift. Like, don't feel guilty. This is yours. This is something that Allah gave you. And honestly, if the person that you're about to marry does not understand the value of a dowry, then you need to ask yourself, is this person, you know, the one for me? If a man doesn't understand how important the dowry is, even if he doesn't understand the importance of the dowry, if he doesn't respect that the dowry is in the Quran and the Sunnah, and he's still like, man, I don't know, like, why do I need to give you a dowry? Then you gotta be like, man, why do I need to marry you? How are you showing me that you're the one? It's the principle that it's your right as a Muslim woman to receive a dowry. It's like, man, you could teach me a surah. You know, you don't have to give me $30. You can teach me like a surah. Put these brothers on payment plans, ladies. And that's what you can put inside the marriage contract. So you pay like, you know, $500 every month, or, you know, $100 every month, or you give me something every week. You know, either way, this is how our payment plan is going to be. We're going to put this inside the contract. I sign this, you sign this, get 2 witnesses to sign it. So now we're kind of transitioning onto the contract. So what exactly do you put in a contract? You put everything in a contract. I mean, not like everything to the point where you're like, okay, well, I want you to wake up every morning and make me breakfast and bring me flowers at 3 o'clock on Fridays, and I want this to be done, so I need you to agree with this. Don't bind someone by an unrealistic contract, you know? Don't try to shape them how you want because of a contract, you know? Don't make, okay, well, I want you to be super romantic, so, you know, here you have to be super romantic, and then you gotta do this and you gotta do that. So be realistic with your contract. Do something that, you know, write things that are important to you. For example, if you are a student and you're trying to get married, write in your contract that you want to finish college. Write in your contract whether you want to work or not. And ladies, if you don't want your husband to get a second wife, write in your contract. That's not something that you need to be shy about. If you're the type of woman, and, you know, this is your right to put it in your contract, if you're the type of sister who does not like, you know, a polygamous marriage, then put that in your contract. That is your right. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about that. When it comes to children, put that in the contract. When it comes to divorce, put that in your contract. So put all, you know, these important things in your contract. And when you have your witnesses, make sure you have the 2 witnesses on both sides. You know, make sure he has a witness that's close with him, or, you know, his family knows, and make sure that you have a witness that your family knows. So I think that pretty much covers it. I don't know if I was speaking too fast or not. I don't know. Anyway, before I leave, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because if you follow me on Instagram, then you can see a whole bunch of pictures that I post of myself, you know, and I go on live, you know, a lot more than I make videos. So that is always pretty cool because the topics that are on my live videos are different than my actual videos. So they're more like intense, I guess. You know? Follow me on Instagram. I don't know what this is, but it's something.